welcome back. So if you watched my video last Thursday, it was a Famous Dave's giveaway, and to enter the giveaway I asked you to leave me questions below for a Q&A video. So that's what we're doing today, and my husband Brad is joining me because, well, the giveaway was put up on his birthday. Did you know that? And a lot of the questions, you know, pertain to him or our marriage or whatever. So I thought he could help me answer these questions, and that would be fun. And you guys always seem to like it whenever Brad's in the videos. And we haven't filmed together in a long time, right?
Long time.
So that's what we're going to do today. So I'm going to go ahead and start. There's a whole bunch of questions. I'm hoping I don't have to like split this up into 2 videos, because if it gets too long, I'll do that. But I'm just going to start with number 1. Oh, and the giveaway winner will be announced tomorrow in Friday Favorites. So stay tuned for that. Okay. First question. Do you feel that your success on YouTube has changed you? And if so, how? Do you feel like it's changed me? No,
hasn't changed you. Except that she now gets to videotape all her new makeup, you know.
My thing is, there were so many things when I started my channel that were going on in my life different. Like I had lost a lot of weight. I had started wearing makeup. I started, you know, talking in front of a camera to you guys. So I do feel like I've changed a little bit just because I've gained confidence with weight loss and, you know, learning how to wear makeup and taking care of myself. That wasn't YouTube. It just all kind of happened at the same time.
They just got to see your...
Yeah, transformation, right. Yeah. So I don't know if it's changed me, but I think all the things combined have changed me a little bit. I mean, not in a bad way, just more confident and more girly for sure, right? Because I was not a girly girl like before. I never wore makeup.
You were, you just didn't, I don't know. You didn't have the confidence to do it because of, you know.
So the next thing, is it hard to juggle YouTube during the week with everything else you have to do at home? So if y'all don't know, we homeschool our 3 kids, and then we have 2 businesses actually. So what would you say? Do you think it's hard for me?
Yeah, but you're really good at planning. So if there's 2 hours where you're going to edit and upload a video, then those 2 hours is for that, and it gets done. Yeah,
it is hard sometimes, but I mean, especially during the school year when we're homeschooling, it's hard to get it all, you know, take the house taken care of.
That's where you might film like more than 1 video a day.
Yeah, if I have time to do it, I'm going to get it done so I can focus on the house and the kids and the work. What is one tip that you live by when losing weight? Any workouts you love? So for me, if you're new to my channel, I have lost 115 pounds over the past couple of years. It took me about 8 months to lose the majority of it, and then I've just been maintaining for the past year or year and a half. So let's see, what is one tip you live by? My favorite tip, and something I think everybody should do, is have a cheat day once a week, because I literally feel like if you try to strive for perfection, you're gonna fail, and then you're just gonna give up. And so one thing is giving yourself grace and giving yourself a cheat day or a cheat meal, and I think definitely everything in moderation is key when losing weight, for sure.
Yeah, but you also believe in the LED, you know, lifestyle, exercise, and diet.
Yeah, for
There's
sure.
There's no shortcuts.
No,
really.
I can't even, don't even get me started on that.
Slim fast and all that stuff.
It won't stick. So
it doesn't work. It's all about your lifestyle, exercise, and then diet.
It's really quite simple when you think about it. It's just calories in versus calories out that you work out. You know what I mean? Like, anyways, I could go on and on about that, but just
if you don't burn any calories,
you're going to have to eat less.
You're going to have to eat less.
Yeah. So, and then another thing is I eat like every 4 or 5 hours, because if I let myself, I just know this about me, if I let myself get hungry, then I'm going to pretty much binge or like make really bad choices. So if I eat before the hunger really strikes that bad, then I make better choices, you know? Okay. A few people ask this: how do you stay motivated to maintain and keep off the weight that you have lost?
Clothes.
Yeah, clothes are fun, right? Yeah, because whenever I was bigger, I wore like a size 16, and I got rid of all that stuff, and so now I'm like, I have got to stay in this size because I pretty much had to redo my whole wardrobe a couple of years ago. And also, it's fun to buy clothes that fit cuter, you know, so that's motivation in itself. Once you start losing weight and seeing the results, that's motivation to keep going because you like the way you look better. You know what I mean? So that's definitely something that has helped me stay motivated. And also just being active. Like it's nice to be active with the kids and take them to water parks and you know, and not like have to breathe hard, you know, being able to keep up with the kids. That's motivation because we have a lot of fun, you know, and we did stuff with them, but not as much as we do now, you know. Brad's lost a lot of weight too. So, okay. Do you and your husband like time to talk to each other with no distractions?
Yes.
Yes. It's a necessity. It is, communication I think is the number one thing in a marriage. And we have, actually, where's our elephant? We have, this is kind of funny. We have an elephant, so we always put it on the bed, and if we need to talk to each other with no distractions, we know when the elephant's on the bed that we need to talk. And our kids know if the elephant's outside the door, they don't come in and interrupt because that's mommy and daddy time. And I just think, don't you think it's so important to have that? Mm-hmm. I mean, even like we try to do at least one meal a week alone. We used to do like breakfast every Friday, or sometimes we'll have a dinner date or something like that so we can just talk, you know?
Yeah.
Anything else? No? How old were you when you met your husband?
She was 15, I was 14.
Yeah. We were in the 8th grade.
She's old.
Oh God. We were in the 8th grade, so yeah. It's a long time, and we're 32.
Oh, no, I was 13, you were 14. That's right. Okay,
so how many years is that? Like 18 years?
For you, like 10 for me.
Oh, whatever. He's bad at math, obviously. If you had to pick pink or red lipstick for the rest of your life, which would it be?
Pink.
I love me some pink lips. I like red lips. You like me in red lips. Sometimes, yeah. But pink is just like, you can just throw it on with anything, pretty much. What is the best self-tanner that isn't orange, streaky, or smelly? Do you like one or the other? My favorite is Saint-Tropez and Famous Dave's. Do you like one or the other on me better?
You've had limited exposure to the Famous Dave's at this point. So.
3 months. I've used it for 3 months.
Really?
Yeah.
Never mind.
Do you like one better?
Apparently, I don't know.
I don't think he notices. I mean, I think those are really comparable. Famous Dave's, I feel like, has a stronger scent to it. But it's a more natural finish. Or it's a more natural looking tan. What hair dye do you use? I just mentioned this last week on my Friday favorites. It was funny that somebody asked me that because I was talking about it the next day. It's the Garnier Fructis, and it's the Bombshell Blonde. And I just started doing my hair at home at $7.99, and it looks just fine, and I like it. So that's what I do. Do you like to enter giveaways? Yeah, I mean, I don't enter them a lot. You know, if it's one of my friends or something like that, that I'm subscribed to, yeah, I enter them. But I probably entered about 5 giveaways this whole year. That's it. Why did you decide to homeschool?
Because we had a amazing school where the kids were where we used to live, and when we moved away to another school district, we really appreciated where we were before, and we decided that we could do a better job at home with our kids, teaching them than the school district we were in.
Yeah.
So.
Do you hear my stomach growling? Okay. Homeschooling is so personal, right?
Yeah.
But I pretty much have always wanted to homeschool. But then we found a school that kind of met both of our needs, like he was saying. And then when we moved away, it was just like a slap in the face. I was like, oh my gosh. I mean, I called Brad. I went to like a PTA meeting, and I called Brad, and I was just crying. I was like, I cannot send the kids to this school. So he was like,
we'd already moved, so I mean.
Yeah, so it was too late. But also, Brendan, our oldest, had gotten injured, and so he was home a couple of weeks.
Yeah.
And I was like, and I was working with him at home anyways, and we just both agreed that, you know, it's what's best for our family right now. Who knows what will happen in the future. So I think some school districts are amazing. My sister teaches at an amazing school district, so I'm not knocking public school at all. I actually went to college to be a teacher, so yeah, I'm not knocking it, but just for us at that time, and we take it, yeah, we take it year by year. Every year we make the decision that we're going to do it again, and it just works for our family. It really does, doesn't it? I mean, we can take vacations when we want. We can, you know, it's just, it works for us. And we are a family-owned business, so the kids do school at the office sometimes, right?
Yeah.
Okay, let's see. What is a typical day in the homeschooling life? Do you want to answer this? You don't know, do you?
Yeah, I wake up and I leave and I shut the door and I come back and my kids went to school.
Yeah, pretty much. It's funny that there's no really typical day. Whenever I first started homeschooling, we had a schoolroom and we had all the posters on the wall and we had a schedule, and we were going to start by 8 o'clock in the morning and we were going to end at 4, and we were going to have lunch from 12 to 1 and all of that. And that just, we figured out really quickly that we do not thrive with that kind of strict schedule. We do have a plan for the day, but we're very, very flexible. If someone's having a bad morning, we have been known to call it quits until after lunch. And I mean, basically, we're on summer break right now. So we start back school on August 4th. But basically, we get up at our leisure. I don't really feel like I need to wake the kids up. If they're sleeping and their little bodies need to sleep, I let them. We get up, we have breakfast. We usually start with a story, whether it's our history story or just a fun book or something like that. And then we go into academics, because my kids do math and English better early in the mornings when their brain is sharp. And then so we do that. We have a kidney table, so we all sit together, and I kind of just focus on all the kids separately. So while my 3rd grader is doing his work separate, I can work one-on-one with my 6th grader. You know what I mean? So yeah, that's kind of how it goes. We're usually done within 4 or 5 hours, and that's with a lot of breaks, and every 30 minutes or so we got to get up and move around, you know. So I think that's one of our keys to success, is having a lot of breaks. Okay, what is your all-time favorite beauty product?
I'll let you answer this. Just
oh my
God. I
God.
like to be wrong.
Well, okay, what would you think my favorite all-time skincare?
The Sunday Riley.
Sunday Riley Good Jeans is like something, even if I had to quit wearing makeup, I would always have that serum, because it transformed my face. And when I stopped using it for a month or two, my face got so mad at me. So that's definitely something. Another thing, gosh, I don't know, that's so hard. I mean, I could go on and on. Naked Skin. The Urban Decay Naked Skin Foundation is like something I really, really love. Chanel Accent Blush, I don't think I could ever be without, but it's limited. It was limited edition, so I'm really nervous about using it because I'm afraid I'm going to use it up. Gosh, I don't know. Anything else? Probably MAC Cream Cup. That's like a lipstick that I would always like to have, because it's just the perfect nude, pinky nude for me. So those are a few. What is one beauty item that you cannot leave the house without? What do you think?
Lipstick.
Really? I don't know. Like, I mean, I would obviously never leave without sunscreen, because we live in Texas and I have to have some kind of moisturizer with sunscreen on, or my face will get so red. I think I would pick mascara over anything, because it just opens up your eyes. If you're not even wearing any other makeup, if you pop some mascara on, you look a little bit more alive. How did you feel the first time you did your first video, and how did you work through it? Do you remember my first video? my channel is kind of unique because I started my channel last January and I only did it to do tummy tuck updates for my family and friends. I was on like a tummy tuck forum and we all kind of posted videos. I didn't know how to do the description box. I didn't know how to edit. We literally did it from my cell phone. And I did it for about 2 weeks. Every day I did updates. Yeah, like post-op updates and stuff. And then I didn't get on YouTube for like 6 months after that. And then after I had my tummy tuck and everything, I really started getting into makeup and fashion. So I Googled or something how to do some kind of makeup thing, and Nicole Guerrero came on. And so I started watching her like at the beginning of last summer. And I was like, that would be fun to like film. I think it was a what's in my purse or something like that. And so I filmed that and put it up, and it just went from there. It was crazy how it just grew, and I don't know, I really liked it. We have 3 boys, and then we live with my father-in-law and Brad, so I live with 5 men, and then my dog is also a boy, so this is kind of like my girly time and my time to kind of just sit down in front of the camera and talk to you guys. So I definitely look back on my videos and I'm like, oh my gosh, it's crazy how different it is, you know, or it was. And I just wasn't, I was like real soft spoken, and you know, I said, what did I say a lot? Or one time he counted, he was like, you said 37 times in that video. But it's nerve-wracking at first. Yeah, right. It is nerve-wracking at first because it's kind of awkward to sit in a room and talk in front of the camera. But it's fun, and once you get the hang of it, it's really just second nature, you know? And I do not like to speak in front of crowds, so the fact that I'm really literally talking to like over 2,000 people, I can't even think about that sometimes, you know what I mean? So anyways, we're gonna wrap this one up because it's already almost 20 minutes long, and we're gonna do part 2 right after this. I think I'll upload part 2 on Saturday. So be sure and stay tuned for that because we only got through like half of the questions, but they were so fun. Thank you so much for everyone who asked me questions, and be sure you check out part 2 on Saturday and check out tomorrow's video because that is where we will post the winners.
In the down bar.
Yeah, of tomorrow's video. See you later. Bye.